Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we made our way here to Castelia City, and we began the gargantuan task of exploring the entire place. And this time we are going to continue doing so. But before we start, I have to make mention of something that might be relevant and something you might have already picked up on, depends on how well I was able to fix the problem. This week I updated my computer to Windows 10, and that changed two distinct things about my recording setup that might interfere slightly with the series. First off, for whatever reason, it reinitialized all of my audio settings, so I've sort of had to repair what I had beforehand, so if things sound slightly different, that's why. I had that bite me in the butt when I was recording that Minecraft video that went up over the weekend, because I was not aware that all these settings had been reset, so the first half of that sounds a little bit odd, but hopefully I managed to fix it. Second off, I'm sure we're all familiar with how Windows 10 automatically installs updates without you whitelisting them, and one of the things that got updated was, whoop-de-doo, my Bluetooth settings, which completely screwed up my controller setup. I used to use the Wii U Pro controller through a little bit of a duct tape hack that I had to throw together from resources I found online. But that all got reset, so unfortunately I'm a little bit disenchanted in terms of trying to fix that again, so instead the series is going to be played from now on with a wired Xbox 360 controller. That only affects the series in the way that the D-pad on this controller is absolutely awful. Like seriously, I have no idea who the heck down in Redmond said that this was a good idea, but we're just going to have to work with it. So if I sort of start crashing into walls, that's why. Hopefully I'll be able to adapt to it. I find that if I sort of treat this thing as sort of as the 3DS circle pad instead of as a D-pad, I'll probably be okay. But anyway, that was a mouthful, and I apologize for that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zigzag through these streets and continue exploring the city. I'm not sure how many more videos it's going to take to explore this whole place, but as you can see, it's quite huge. Look at all these people. I find the text boxes flying on the screen pretty amusing, and I'm pretty sure some of these people you can actually talk to. I'm just not sure who. If they don't dodge out of your way, then you can talk to them, but I haven't been able to encounter one, unfortunately. But anyway, right here we have a building. This is the Game Freak building. The developers of this game reside in this building. It's pretty cool. Hi there, you're participating in the medal rally, aren't you? Let me have a look here. The number of medals you have is 18. I have 30. You've collected many, but I'm not going to lose. I'm willing to bet this guy you sort of compete with over the course of the game. I'm not entirely positive on that, no. The maniacs for items are sure odd. They'll buy ordinary items for much more than normal. If you hold on to items, even ones you have no use for, you might be able to sell them to a maniac. That is a new mechanic in this game. Item maniacs. There are some items, such as big mushrooms and things like that have no use in this game, but if you find the right person, they'll spend handsome money to take them off your hands. This place is cold because we have to keep the server cool. Yeah, you're gonna want to keep that server up and running. Or rather, no, this guy is terrible at his job because none of the Wi-Fi connection servers are currently online. Hello, this is Game Freak. How cool is that? I love this building. I have an upgrade right here, which is definitely going to be useful. In fact, I'm pretty sure we could actually use this upgrade right now. Because anyone who is unfamiliar with this hack, pretty much all items that served to be trade evolution items in the past, you can now use them just as regular evolution stones, and it will force an evolution. And since we do have a Porygon, we can make use of this upgrade at some point very soon. In fact, whenever we want. Now, I'm thinking a new plan of a game. Guess he's the game designer. I'm the graphic designer. To draw something I've never seen, I need to observe a lot of objects. Not only do I have to look at them, but I also need to analyze them and truly absorb them. A game is something to think about, program, at the end, hope for. Work, 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 please work. Yeah, you kinda have to pray for these things to work. Software development can get very complicated very fast. Hello, I am the game director. Ah, you are working on your Pokédex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. Oh, hopefully we will. And we got a few guys over here. I'm the sound designer. I just woke up. I wonder what kind of music people like. A tip for getting strong in Pokemon battles. Let me see. I guess the most important thing is having a lot of battles. Do you want to battle? Yes, you can actually fight members of the Game Freak staff in this game, and I think we're gonna do that. Well, let's begin. I believe this is Morimoto? Yes, this is Game Freak Morimoto. His team has been completely changed from what it was in the original Black and White 2. I don't know what it was originally, but they've made a lot of modifications to this guy's team. And we definitely want to fight this guy and the guy next to him, because, oh my gosh, I forgot, Blitzel has Sap Sniffer. I completely forgot that was a thing. We're definitely going to want to fight this guy, because these guys tend to give a decent amount of money and an equally decent amount of experience, which I think we're going to want for the upcoming gym battle fights that we're going to be doing. I'm not really worried about the next gym fight we're going to be doing, but the one after that I'm right terrified of, so hopefully it'll go okay. Oh wow, it actually outsped me because of Flame Charge, and ooh, it actually took me out. I was not expecting that. A little bit disappointing, but honestly, Servine is going to be a very, very little use to us in the next gym fight, so I don't think I have to worry about it too much. So I think we'll bring out Lucario instead. I'm just now realizing we still have that Torchic we got last time with us. So we're gonna have to head back to the Pokemon Center pretty soon and deposit it. Wow, that did a ton of damage! That is really surprising. I wasn't expecting it to do nearly that much damage. Alright, down goes Blitzel, and up next is... oh wow, a Swoobat already? That's a little disconcerting. What moves does Houndour got? And I realize I butchered the grammar of that sentence, but... oh well, I'm a little bit tired. We're going to switch into Houndour because Swoobat is actually weak to our Dark-type moves, so hopefully we'll be able to bring it down. I was quite surprised by how much damage that Blitzel did, so hopefully we can come through on this one. Alright, it's not attacking us, which is good, so hopefully this will do a lot of damage. Luckily, Bite is physical. Alright, it did half, so as long as it doesn't one-shot us, which I don't expect it to... okay, this should bring it down. Awesome. Very nice. I really like Swoobat. I've used it in the past on personal playthroughs of Generation 5 games, and it's actually quite nice to use. I really like it. And up next we finally have Liepard, which is a Dark type, so I think we're going to be switching back to Lucario, and hopefully we'll be able to outspeed it and hit it with a well-placed Fighting type move. Because for some reason, Fighting is super effective against Dark. I really don't know why that's the case, but I mean, we'll go with it. Of course, we're going to get hit with a Fake Out just for some little cheap chip damage. And Force Palm. Does quite a bit of damage. We actually get a one-shot, which is very nice. Get our experience for that, and we defeated Game Freak Morimoto. You think about battles very thoroughly. I lost, but I learned a lot from you. Besides, it was fun. Come back again tomorrow. Yes, we can fight these guys every single day, so I have a feeling, maybe off screen, I don't know, I'm probably going to try fighting these guys as much as I can. Alright, now I'm pretty sure the other guy here uses mostly normal types, so I think what I want to do is I just want to heal up Lucario slightly, because I can pretty much just spam Force Palm in this next fight, I think, and we'll be good. Alright, this guy I believe is named Nishito? That might be wrong. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the item Leftovers is important, isn't it? It's pretty useful in battle. Do you want to battle and test it? Sure, let's do it. I like to win using my favorite Pokemon. Hopefully if we beat him we can get a hold of that Leftovers, because honestly, Leftovers is that one held item in the game where if you can't think of a held item to give a Pokemon, you just throw Leftovers on it. And he's got a single Snorlax, level 24. This thing is incredibly bulky, one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the entire game, so hopefully we'll be able to bring it down with our Force Palms right here. But I'm assuming I won't take it down in one hit, so we should be able to see what Leftovers does. Oh wow, it metronomed cut, which is probably the worst thing it could have possibly called. But yes, it heals at the end of every turn. Now it looks like this thing is prone to spamming metronome, which can either be really good or really bad, because it can call nearly any other move in the game. I say nearly because there are some moves, like Sketch for example, where it just wouldn't make sense for a Pokemon other than, say, Smeargle to use Sketch. Then you have to wonder what Sketch would actually do when you use Sketch but you don't have it in your moveset. Yeah, there's some moves that it just will not call under any circumstances. Nishino, I was close. I see, that was well thought out. We defeated him, fair and square. Ah, what great Pokemon! A great number of steps seems to have increased their trust in you. I hope we can battle again tomorrow. What, you don't give me a leftovers? Oh, well, that's disappointing. But yeah, I believe that's this entire building explored, so let's head back to the first floor, and now that we've gotten quite a decent amount of experience, and that upgrade, and some exposition in terms of the development of this game, we are going to be heading into the next building, which I believe is right over here. Also, I should point out, there are a lot of vending machines around here, and you can purchase drinks out of these vending machines. I believe there's like a 3% chance or something like that of the machine actually glitching out and giving you 2. It's pretty interesting, something that definitely happens in real life and people love to exploit in high school. Once I tried to catch a Pokemon, the Pokeball only shook once. Oh, that does happen sometimes. I've just been calling it a critical capture. The more Pokemon you catch, the more likely that phenomenon is. Apparently, when the Pokeball only rocks once, it's easier to catch a Pokemon. Indeed it is. That is a phenomenon that we've encountered multiple times already in our adventure. What do you like on TV? I like The Lady and Watchy Watchog. I don't know if we're going to spend any time in this LP watching TV, but it is an interesting feature that's actually quite deep. My Pokemon and I like to laugh. When either of us start laughing, we both start laughing. Wahaha! I'm mostly talking to people in the town just because I'm hoping they'll give me free stuff, because that's a thing characters in Pokemon games like to do. They just like to hand out free stuff. Now, is this the foreign exchange building? No, it is not. Are you getting enough sleep? If you don't rest, you won't feel better. Rest is important, so I'll give you this. TM44? Yes, it is. Really sad that I know that TM44 contains rest, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the TMs that stayed that way pretty much for the whole series. I have my Pokemon carry a Chesto Berry. When I do that, they rest, feel better, and wake right back up. A strategy that the game will surely like to use on us in the future. So I'm a Curiosity. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, and if I am, I apologize. Do you know what a Curiosity is? It's a person who is curious about everything, who checks places with nothing there, and who talks to all sorts of people. I might be considered one of those, I don't know. Got a Herdier right there, I believe. Not too terribly much in this building, but we did get a TM, which is very nice. I'm going to try and see if I can collect every TM in the game, because I'm pretty sure none of them have changed locations from the original. But yeah, I think it would be cool to try and see if I can get a hold of every single TM. Now, I'm pretty sure one of these people you can talk to, but I don't think I'm going to try, because I might be here a while. Now, get ready for some odd camera trickery. Whoop. Kind of funky. There's this little central plaza right here that pretty much leads into every other street in the city, but there is yet another plaza around that was added in this game that we're gonna want to try and find. Of course, trash cans are always empty. Castelia City Central Plaza, ahead Route 4. Probably not going to be heading off to Route 4 for quite a while yet, but it's good to know that it's there. I've got some advice for you. If you want to become strong, battle lots of trainers and know your Pokemon well. The FunFest mission Train with Martial Artists has been added to the Entralink. If you keep on battling, you'll get stronger someday. That is a new feature that we haven't been privy to yet. I don't have my map set to Y, that's surprising. If we head into our bag and check our map, which I think I want to tick with that for use later on, right here in the middle of the region there is the Entralink. We have to use the Sea Gear to teleport into this area, and that allows you to do those FunFest missions. And when you do them, you unlock these special things called Pass Powers. People might know them as O Powers from X and Y. It's basically the same concept. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be covering this feature, but if we will, it will probably be near the end of the game once we can do it all at once and just knock it all out. Anyway, let's head down this street right here. Now, are you the one I talked to? One of these women I can talk to, I know it. Right here we have Castelia City's Castelia cone is the perfect souvenir. A while ago, our store was really popular. Recently, however, we don't get as many customers as we used to. But whining won't accomplish anything. I just have to work hard to sell them. Well then, how about a Castelia cone? It's 100 Pokédollars. Would you like to buy one? Sure, we'll buy one. Thank you for your business. Please come again. I'm pretty sure a Castelia cone is basically like a potion. You just use it and it heals up stuff. There's a shop that sells ice cream here? Is it good? Seems that we've actually managed to perhaps spawn some interest in this shop, which is awesome. Castelia's famous Castelia cone. Very nice. Now right over here I believe is Studio Castelia. This is an art studio actually, which I think is really cool how they have this. Titled A Gift. Title The Moving Pokemon. Title The Recipient. There's a lot of artwork in here, it's really neat. Currently we're exhibiting works from up-and-coming young artists. Probably including the gym leader, because the gym leader is actually an artist, as this woman mentions. In Castelia City, the Pokemon gym itself is Berg's artwork. The gym in the city is quite interesting, let's just say that. I'm not as good an artist as Berg, but I have a liking for paintings. Let me see. Today, I'd like to paint flying-type Pokemon. Will you show me what kinds of Pokemon you have? Sure. Do I actually have a flying type with me? I do not believe I do. That's unfortunate. If we bring this guy a flying type, he will give us a present. Luckily, we are heading right back onto the Pokemon Center, so might be able to make a stop there. I believe that's actually the only building on this street. So I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center. Let's see, do we have any medals awaiting us? No, we do not. We're going to want to heal, because we did actually take quite a beating at the Game Freak building, so we're definitely going to want to heal all that off. Alright, very nice. And let's see if we can scrounge up a flying-type Pokemon. Oh, I want to correct something from last time that I mistook. That guy up there, I said that his prizes were based on how many Pokemon you had in your Pokedex. That is not actually true. He gives you prizes depending on how many different Pokemon ID numbers you have. So if you trade a Pokemon with another person, they're going to have a unique ID number. And if you trade with lots of different people, that guy will give you different prizes. Unfortunately, we can't be doing any trading as it stands, as this is a hack, so unfortunately we are not going to be making use of that feature. A little bit unfortunate. It's a really minor thing. I suppose if anyone is interested, I believe once you scrounge up 50 unique ID numbers, he will give you a Master Ball though, which could be very, very helpful for you if you are interested. So let's grab this Spearow, since it is the first flying type I laid eyes on when I opened up my PC. And we are going to be heading back into that road. What is that road actually called? Mode Street. I like this city, it's pretty cool. It's not as big as Lumiose City in the Kalos region, but it's quite large, and I feel like that Game Freak's first attempt at a really super metropolis in Pokemon paid off quite well. Alright, he wants to see a flying-type Pokemon, so let's show him Spearow. Oh, you have that type. I'm inspired. Thank you, as a token of my gratitude, which one would you like? This is one way you can get a hold of berries, and since we just got a hold of TM for rest, I think we're going to get a Chesto Berry. So this is one of the few ways you can actually get a hold of berries in this game. Unfortunately, he only gives you one berry a day. He'll basically ask for a type of Pokemon every single day, and he will give you a berry every day that you successfully show him a Pokemon. But anyway, I think we're going to want to head back to the Pokemon Center because I don't believe I've mentioned this yet, but there is yet another starter Pokemon gifting Harlequin around in the city that we have not met yet. And once we do, we're definitely going to want to have some free space in our party. So let's take this Spearow and toss it back in here. And I think we'll be good with that. Alrighty. So, I think now that we've explored those 2 roads, I think we have a decent amount of time left on our hands, so I think we'll explore this road also before we end things off. This road is definitely a little bit interesting. Hardly would even consider it a road. Right here... Where did I put those sunglasses? Ah, I found them. And you've really got to have more light to see your way by. Take this, it'll help you see in dark places. And we get TM70 Flash. Yeah, guy in sunglasses and a suit jumps out from behind a dumpster and gives you Flash. I really feel like that's a commentary on some highly illegal activity that occurs in more cities than you would like. Game Freak. They always throw in these little mature things that only the older fans are going to really understand. If you use the move Flash, the accuracy of the opponent's moves goes down. When you use it twice, the rate to get hit by a move will be about half. I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. I think you actually have to use it 3 times for it to be got by half. Because I believe, as I mentioned earlier in the series, stat debuffs go 3/3 when it's normal to 3/4, 3/5, and 3/6. And 3/6 is about a half, which is 3 uses. It means more light. So he's not entirely correct, but I think it's worth mentioning. And in here, we have, ooh, looks like we have this guy. Not going to be fighting this guy yet, but I'm sure you know who he is if you're a veteran of the series, and I'm pretty sure even if you're not, you understand the pattern by now. We're going to be fighting that guy, but not quite yet. I've been letting my tired mind relax in the cafe this whole time. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies. This is your first visit to this cafe, am I correct? Please. Boom, we get TM48, round. I believe if you use this move repeatedly, even if different Pokemon use it, its power will increase. Let your dear Pokemon sing. Listen to him playing guitar. I went back to the home I'd left behind, and my mother cried tears of joy. That's mothers for you. You can't change your family, but you can change how you interact with one another. Still, that said. Oh, don't I know. There is an event that occurs here if you bring in a certain Pokemon. We will be able to catch said Pokemon and bring it in here, but I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon needs to be flagged with that Fateful Encounter tag that most event Pokemon are distributed with. I do not know if the Pokemon that you catch in-game in this hack has the flag that is required for this event. If it does, I'll be sure to show it off, but if it doesn't, unfortunately, this event is going to go undone. A little unfortunate, but them's the ropes. I'm not entirely sure what is going to go down when we finally catch that Pokemon, but we'll give it a shot. Ugh, creepy. But anyway, that brings us to this road, and we have just one, no, we actually have 2 more roads left. I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to explore this road first. However, I've been recording for about 20 minutes, so I think we are going to be ending things off here now that we have explored a decent portion of Castelia City. Next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, I think we're going to be concluding our exploration. It's a 3-episode ordeal to get through this entire city, but there is a lot of stuff in this city that you're going to want to check out. But anyway, without further ado, that is our plan, and I will see you guys next time.